Did you know that the story of human civilization spans over 10,000 years? From small hunter-gatherer groups to sprawling cities, our journey is nothing short of amazing. But what led us from simple tools to the complex societies we live in today? In this video, we will explore the entire history of human civilization, highlighting key moments that shaped our world. Understanding this history is important because it helps us appreciate where we came from and where we might be headed. So, let's dive in and uncover the fascinating story of humanity. The Neolithic Revolution, around 10,000 BC. Let's start at the very beginning, around 10,000 BC, during a transformative period known as the Neolithic Revolution. This was when humans made a monumental shift from nomadic lifestyles, characterized by hunting and gathering, to settled farming communities. Imagine living in a small group, constantly moving in search of food, reliant on the unpredictable bounty of nature. Now, picture the profound change that came with planting seeds and watching crops grow. This revolutionary practice allowed people to settle in one place, leading to the development of villages and, eventually, complex societies. As farming techniques improved, through irrigation, crop rotation, and the domestication of animals, populations began to grow significantly. With more people living in close quarters, the need for organization arose. This is where the first forms of government began to emerge, laying the foundation for societal structures that would evolve over millennia. Communities developed leadership roles and systems of trade, marking the beginning of social hierarchies and economic interdependence. Rise of cities in Mesopotamia, around 3500 BC. Fast forward to around 3500 BC, and we see the rise of the first cities in Mesopotamia, often considered the cradle of civilization. Cities like Ur and Babylon became bustling centers of trade, culture, and innovation. Writing was invented during this time, with cuneiform being one of the earliest forms, allowing people to record transactions, laws, and stories. This development was a game-changer for civilization, enabling the documentation of knowledge and the administration of increasingly complex societies. The urbanization of Mesopotamia brought advancements in various fields, including mathematics, astronomy, and law. The Code of Hammurabi, one of the oldest deciphered writings of significant length, established legal standards and is a testament to the organized governance that emerged. This period set the stage for future civilizations by demonstrating the power of written communication and bureaucratic systems. Ancient Egypt, around 3100 BC. Now, let's talk about ancient Egypt. Around 3100 BC, the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt marked the beginning of a powerful civilization that thrived along the Nile River. The Egyptians built monumental structures like the pyramids, showcasing their advanced engineering skills and deep understanding of mathematics and astronomy. These awe-inspiring constructions were not merely tombs but also symbols of the pharaoh's divine power and the civilization's religious beliefs. The Egyptians had a rich mythology and a strong belief in the afterlife, which influenced their elaborate burial practices. The mummification process and the construction of elaborate tombs reflected their desire to ensure a safe passage to the afterlife. Additionally, the creation of hieroglyphics facilitated communication and record-keeping, further advancing their society. Meanwhile, in the Indus Valley, another civilization was flourishing, characterized by well-planned cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro, known for their sophisticated urban planning and advanced sanitation systems. These societies thrived but eventually faced challenges. Around 1500 BC, the Indus Valley civilization declined, possibly due to climate change or invasions, highlighting the fragility of even the most advanced societies. Ancient China, around 1600 BC. Now, let's shift our focus to ancient China. The Shang dynasty, which began around 1600 BC, is known for its advancements in bronze work and writing. This period marked the development of a unique culture that emphasized family, community, and respect for ancestors. The Chinese script, which has evolved but remains rooted in this era, is one of the oldest writing systems still in use today. As we move into the classical era, we see the rise of influential philosophical schools of thought, including Confucianism and Taoism, which shaped Chinese culture and governance for centuries. These philosophies emphasized moral integrity, social harmony, and the importance of community, providing a moral framework that guided Chinese society through the ages. Classical Greece and Rome. As we transition into the classical era, the rise of Greece around 800 BC is often regarded as the cradle of Western civilization. It was here that philosophers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle laid the groundwork for modern thought, questioning the nature of existence, ethics, and governance. Their teachings fostered a culture of inquiry and debate that permeated all aspects of Greek life. The Greeks also made significant contributions to art, drama, and politics, with the establishment of democracy in Athens providing a model for future governments. Following Greece, the Roman Empire expanded across Europe, North Africa, and parts of Asia. The Romans built extensive infrastructure, including roads and aqueducts, and their architectural innovations left a lasting legacy that continues to influence modern architecture. However, no civilization lasts forever. By the 5th century AD, the Western Roman Empire fell, leading to a period often referred to as the Middle Ages in Europe. This era was marked by feudalism, where land was owned by lords and worked by peasants, creating a rigid social hierarchy. Despite the challenges, this period also saw the emergence of the Islamic Golden Age, where scholars in the Islamic world made incredible advancements in science, mathematics, and medicine, preserving and expanding upon knowledge from ancient civilizations. Renaissance and Enlightenment, 14th–18th century. As we move into the Renaissance in the 14th century, Europe began to rediscover art, literature, and learning, a revival inspired by the classical knowledge of Greece and Rome. This period sparked creativity and innovation, leading to significant changes in society. Artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo transformed visual art, while thinkers like Galileo revolutionized science. The invention of the printing press in the 15th century was another pivotal moment, revolutionizing the spread of information and making literature accessible to the masses. Fast forward to the 18th century, and we see the Age of Enlightenment, where thinkers began to challenge traditional authority and promote reason, individual rights, and the pursuit of knowledge. This intellectual movement laid the groundwork for revolutions, including the American and French revolutions, which sought to redefine governance and society based on democratic ideals and human rights. Industrial Revolution, 19th century. The 19th century brought about the Industrial Revolution, a period marked by rapid technological advancement and urbanization. The shift from agrarian economies to industrial ones transformed how goods were produced and consumed. People flocked to cities in search of work, leading to the growth of urban centers and a new social class, the industrial working class. While this era sparked innovation and economic growth, it also brought social challenges, including poor working conditions, child labor, and environmental degradation. Workers began to organize and advocate for their rights, setting the stage for labor movements that would shape modern labor laws and workers' rights. 20th century and beyond. As we entered the 20th century, two world wars reshaped the global landscape, altering political borders and social dynamics. The aftermath of these wars saw the rise of the United States and the Soviet Union as superpowers, ushering in the Cold War era characterized by tension and competition between these two nations. The ideological clash between capitalism and communism influenced global politics and led to significant conflicts and alliances around the world. In recent decades, we have witnessed globalization and technological advancements that have transformed our lives. The internet has connected people like never before, revolutionizing communication, commerce, and access to information. As we look to the future, we must consider the lessons of our past. What challenges will we face, such as climate change, inequality, and technological disruption, and how will we respond? If you enjoyed this journey through human civilization, please give this video a thumbs up. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What moment in history do you find most fascinating? Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Together, let's continue exploring the incredible story of humanity.